Hello, and welcome to another episode of New Gameplay Today. I'm your host, Jeff Cork, joined today by Juba.
Hi, it's me.
It's you and Leo Vader.
Hey, it's also me.
Yeah, as advertised. And Joe, what are we looking at?
This looks like EDF to me.
It's true. This is EDF 5. What does EDF stand for, Joe Juba?
Earth Defense Force.
Exactly.
Wow, this guy's good. You should be a games journalist.
Pass.
So, Joe, you have a certain affinity for EDF games, correct?
Oh, man. So I played so much of, what was it called? EDF 2017?
Yes.
I think, though, on 360 is the one that I've played the most.
Yes.
But I played a bunch of that sequel. I'm trying to...
Insect Armageddon?
Yeah, I played Insect Armageddon and 4 also, and there was one on Vita, I think.
The Vita one was really solid.
Yeah, which was, I think that was just a remake of 2017, but it had the Wing Diver added into it. So,
Yeah.
Speaking of Wing Diver, that's what I am right now.
You are on the right.
I'm on the right. I'm the flying class.
I'm just a boring old ranger on the left. And we started this up split screen, and it immediately gave us the you will not earn any trophies by playing cooperatively. So it's nice to see that they haven't stopped punishing players.
I'm trying to figure out, how do you swap weapons?
R1.
Huh.
But you might not have much unlocked at this point. This is very early in the game.
Yeah, I thought I had some sort of plasma core or something.
Yeah.
But, all right.
You're not earning trophies, but you're still unlocking like armor and weapons, right?
Correct.
Upgrading armor?
Yep. So, like, if you've not played an EDF game, it's difficult to describe the appeal.
I mean, it's really, to me, it's like the gaming equivalent of like a B movie, right? Not only in the topic. I mean, like, obviously there are lots of B movies about giant, poorly special effected invading ants and stuff, but it's like totally uncomplicated popcorn gameplay, right? Like you just go in there and you shoot stuff. There's not a lot of strategy to it, though. If you're trying to farm levels with really good weapons, there might be some, but for the most part, it's about like you and some buddies just getting in there and killing a bunch of big ants.
See, and that for me is the big appeal. I like the grind of it, of like replaying levels and farming to get better equipment, because there are like more than 100 different weapon types in the game, and they include everything from like machine guns, sniper rifles, turrets, like
and there
missiles,
and there are different classes that affect what you can use. So I'm this flying class right now. They tend to use like energy weapons, but they also have this like this flight thing. I think they usually have like lower health too.
Yeah.
So it's like the Wing Diver is a little bit squishier, but at the same time, you have the added agility there that's pretty nice in terms of getting away from a big flood of ants that's coming at you.
Can you please get in that robot, Jeff Clark?
I don't know how.
Oh.
What, doesn't give you like a button prompt for it or
I
something?
didn't see it. I don't know. Now this one, you'll notice if you push in, you're busy fighting enemies and being productive. But if you push into the L3 button, you now sprint.
Oh, that's a good addition.
Yeah, in the past you had like this roll with L2, and if you kind of angled it up a little bit, you would move forward at kind of a weird rolly dash that was kind of like a good enough way of getting around faster.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Am I shooting you?
No, I'm just trying to figure, like, I don't have a run. That's a
you
ranger
don't.
thing.
Okay.
I have a dash.
Okay.
But yeah, so what are the other classes? You've got a ranger, I've got a wing diver. There's like a
Lancer?
a lancer, which I think those are like the heavier.
Like the guy with the hammer, or like melee types?
Yeah, sort of more like, like a heavier shielded or artillery sort of thing, I think. And then there's a more like technical class, I think I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, there's like a support type.
I guess engineer.
Yeah, I think it's that kind of thing.
And that in 2017, like it didn't have the classes, if I remember correctly, right? Like,
No.
So you could have, your guy could also have turrets, which was my absolute favorite. That's what I do miss from like the ranger class. Is like, I wish I had everything identical, because I like the loadout, but I do miss not having the ability to place turrets.
Yeah, I kind of like, because in previous games it was a sort of one class fits all thing. I do like the way the classes sort of play to certain strengths though too.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna figure out how to get in that dumb robot.
All right.
If it'll even let me.
So the red crates that you pick up, that increases your armor, and it's a persistent upgrade over time for that class. So it's something like if you want to farm levels, you can. Like there's some levels you'll find out after the release of these that are kind of known as like, oh, this one in particular has like a ton of enemy spawns and it's manageable, so it's a good way to like get good drops. And then white ones will just give you health, and then also the green ones, that's where the weapons come in.
Yeah.
In the story of this game, this is like a prequel, right? This is pretty soon after the invasion.
Yeah, I think they're still figuring out what is going on. That's why I'm wearing slacks and not a cool EDF uniform
Tactical
at this
pants.
point.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny. The Wing Divers jetpack is this like crappy old like James Bond Thunderball style like old like clunky jetpack. It definitely seems like a prototype.
Yeah.
Because in later games like the Wing Diver definitely looks a lot sleeker in terms of its jetpack and armor. So
yeah, this is like classic EDF is being in the thick of it and not really knowing what you're shooting at.
Yeah.
And the weapons that we have equipped now, it's not that big of a deal, but if you do have like a missile launcher, it can get pretty hairy because you can like kill yourself.
Yeah.
There's like slower moving missiles that like you can actually walk as fast as they can, so you got to be really careful.
that's right. What is it called? The air tortoise or something
the air
like
tortoise,
that?
yep.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, this doesn't seem, even though it's EDF 5, it doesn't seem like it's drastically different from the EDF that I, have grown to love over the years.
Right.
I don't know what necessarily all the big new features are here.
Yeah, I just started playing yesterday.
These are all your new weapons? You just
I've just blasted through. We can just kind of equip them as we'll do one more mission here. So I'm going to go into my equipment here as my ranger. Let's see if I got anything that's good. Yeah, and they're all kind of ranked like... All right.
What's the Minion Buster?
The Minion Buster, it's...
Well, it's a special rifle developed to battle against powered exoskeletons.
Armor-piercing explosive shells.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, sounds good, but... I'm just going to be boring and pick just that.
And do you level these up by using them or by getting more...
In the past,
like
you've
dupes?
just gotten better versions of them that have dropped. There wasn't like an element of getting better with them.
Yeah, like the idea is that there are just so many weapons that it's like, it's not about getting attached to one and like making it more powerful. It's more about like, you do a mission, you get some new weapons, you experiment with them, and you sort of, see what works well together.
All right, so I'm going to back out. Let's see if you got anything decent.
Okay.
I'd love to see some rocket launcher gameplay.
Okay, yeah, Air Raider is the other class that looks like a more tactical thing. Okay, so yeah, I did have weapon 2.
Great.
Grit shot.
Plasma.
Oh, the plasma big cannon.
Yeah, better use that. Do I have anything besides the rapier? Dragoon lance. Wow. All right. Pulse machine gun. I want that. Okay.
What's the plasma core?
I don't know how to use it. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens.
So that just has to do with your flying energy, it looks like.
Yeah. All right, this is part 2.
Crisis
so this is
in base-
continuing right where that last one left off.
Crisis in Base 228. So yeah, I mean, you really have to play part 1 to understand the story about what's happening here.
Yeah, it's ants.
So now, another funny thing, there weren't any skyscrapers in that last mission we were in, but sometimes those blow up.
Yeah, they kind of slide down into their own footprint.
After being hit with one rocket.
Yeah, so you've also got, if you hit right on the D-pad, you've got a very healthy amount of different emoticon or actions. Like, I'm mad now. See, I...
Story haters!
Yeah, so there you go.
Shout. Yo.
Yes. I live to see the ants flying away.
Oh, yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, that was my favorite stuff in this game, was in the dense cities and just leveling the whole block.
It really is bugging me that I can't switch my weapon.
It's not letting you switch?
No, I'm stuck with pulse machine gun. So you just switch by hitting R1?
Yeah.
No, I'm angry. Hey.
Are these makeshift skyscrapers you can blow up?
Let's see. Well, let's see if I can blow up one of these houses. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Wait, now I'm just shooting constantly. What's happening?
Soldier, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but it seems like you're just shooting at buildings for no reason.
Yeah, at this point, they're still calling them monsters, which is interesting too. That no one is about to call them big ants.
Yeah, there's no comparison.
Yeah, they're just straight up monster.
Soft
There we
keyboard
go.
input.
Yeah, I was just like shooting nonstop, and I think for some reason that's what that would do. No, here it goes again. Like, I'm not pressing anything. It's just shooting.
Really?
Cork has found a weak spot.
I hope that's what it is.
You're making a flash, right?
It does seem so, but and my friends are saying good shot, but they
could
could
be
just
to
say that
anyone.
to everybody.
Oh, there we go.
That guy is very helpful. Yeah, something about the series too is it remains like a lot of games that are kind of charmingly terrible. Over time, there's a certain amount of self-awareness that kicks in.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like that's happened with EDF. Like it remains like uniquely awful in the ways like in a funny way.
It hasn't been tainted by the sort of what's the way to say it? Like, people are like, they're not leaning into the stuff that makes it feel kind of low budget.
Yeah.
And will most likely attack humans. Stay tuned for more updates.
These monsters are attacking humans?
Yeah.
Now that's crossing the line.
Exactly.
Okay.
Don't do that.
There went that tower. Oh, another thing's falling.
Another dramatic camera angle. What?
Yeah, another charming thing about EDF is the camera during cutscenes will just completely focus on away from you, but you will still continue getting hit by stuff.
Great.
Yeah.
Ooh, we've got some flying enemies now. If
all-
I'm reading that mini-map right.
That makes it sound bad, but
Yeah.
I still get a kick out of it.
This is the world at war.
Oh boy.
Take that, Call of Duty.
Damn, I was about to travel abroad next week. Just my luck.
Well, my friend in Europe just told me that Marseille is being attacked by thousands of monsters.
Are you saying that we're
Sometimes they say things like, "Why didn't you go back home to space?"
good job?
My favorite one is like in the subterranean level, and he says, "I used to think basements were cool."
Didn't we all? We all gotta grow up sometime.
The monsters have appeared in Osaka too.
I loved fighting the robots the most.
Oh, the ones that like if you shoot them, they slam backwards.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
You got their weak spot is right in the chest.
Yeah, so
They're
this,
cool enemies. Yeah, the Hectors, right.
yeah, this definitely seems to tap into what I expect and love about EDF.
Yeah. That's one of those things where it's just like, hey, if you like EDF, this is straight up more EDF.
And have they announced like when this is coming to North America yet?
They have not.
It released last year in Japan already,
Oh, okay.
but no release date for America yet.
But it is coming.
Yes.
It is coming.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad we could do that.
Absolutely. Well, Joe, thanks for being my EDF partner. When this comes out, you should join me, and then we won't get trophies together.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm there.
Excellent. Well, Leo, thanks for being a font of knowledge. We
No
appreciate
problem.
it.
I'll watch you guys do your whole playthrough also.
Absolutely. You're welcome to it. And everybody, thanks for watching this. We appreciate it.
Bye.